I gotta tell y'all, I've been sitting over there next to the bar for like 4 hours, and I thought about, let me flip the camera around. You see that dock way over there? I sat out there for a little while, and I really thought about doing a live video over there, but there's no handrails, and if you don't know this or not, I'm really clumsy. And so I was afraid if I went out with my phone on that dock, I would drop it. So I came over to a different dock with handrails, and I wanted to show you this view. So y'all know I'm looking for a lake house, right? And I think these would be awesome because they've got their own little private docks. They're right next to the food. I think they would be awesome. But I also realized that the neighbors are really close. So I'll tell you what. The house I've been looking at is way over there-ish. But I spent all day here, or really over there, just so that I could get acclimated to being on the lake. And I don't know where you are, but I just wanted to share my view with you. I'm not entirely sure that lake life would be good for me because my productivity has been super low today. Last week I spent Wednesday afternoon at the river on the park. At the park on the river, not at the river on the park. Last Wednesday I spent the afternoon in Knoxville on the park, on the river in downtown Knoxville, Island Home. And this Wednesday, I spent the day on Lake Tarpon. I'm in Florida. I'm just north of Tampa. There's a huge house over there. I don't know. Can you zoom in when you're on Facebook Live? Oh, let's switch the camera around. Hello, people. Anyway, there's a big old house right over there. That's not the house that I'm looking at, but there are a bunch of houses over there. Okay, so my question is, I'm house hunting for a personal primary house. I don't have one of those. I have 15 rental houses and 19 apartment units, and I am technically homeless. When I'm in Knoxville, I stay at Mama's house, and when I'm in Georgia, I stay at my husband's house. I don't have a house. And so I'm thinking I need to buy a house. And I want a lake house. So I've been looking at lake houses. And I found one that's free and clear. Let me turn around so you can still see the lake. I found a house that's free and clear. And the people want to sell it because they live in their RV. And they don't really need a house. I think they've got another couple houses. So what I'm wanting to do is offer them 3 offers. I make 3 offers on every house I look at. I'm going to give them a cash offer. I'm going to give them a 5-year payment offer. And I'm going to give them a 10-year payment offer. So we make 3 offers on every house. All 3 offers are different. Different monthly payments, different term lengths, different down payments. They're all different. Totally different. No, my husband's house is not my house. I just sleep with him a lot. It's his house on the mortgage, on the title, on the deed. That is his house. So I'm looking for my own house. Man, this bird. Anyway, so I'm making 3 offers on this house, and I've been sitting over here trying to get some... Dude, it's not your Facebook Live. Go away. Annoying little birds. I've been trying to get some motivation on writing a love letter to these sellers because I helped Jason buy one house in Rome from an estate. I'll walk over here where your bird is and you'll leave, you cranky little booger. And when we bought that house, we were buying it from the heirs of an estate. Their mom had passed, had been their parents' house, and they had it on the market. It needed some updating. Basically, same kind of story that this one has. This house that I'm looking at here on the lake has been on the market for like 2 years. It needs some updating. It's got a couple things wrong with it. It's got a laundry room where a bathroom should be, or it would have already sold, I'm pretty sure. But it's a nice, big, awesome house, and I know it's mine. I just know it. But what I'm trying to do is write a love letter to these sellers because real estate's just like dating, right? And I need to be able to cut through the agents and get straight to the heart of the seller without cutting out the agents. You know what I mean? Like a lot of times in real estate transactions, that's why I don't like working with real estate agents, because most real estate agents don't understand owner financing. They don't understand the benefits for their sellers or their buyers for owner financing. So they don't like presenting those offers. And the only way I'm buying this freaking house is if they'll finance it for me. So I'm trying to think of what... Quit calling me, I'm busy. I'm trying to think of what I could say in this love letter, because the last time I wrote a love letter to sellers, I was telling them that, you know, it was going to be our family home and we were going to do the updating that the house needs and all this other stuff, which I can put some of that in this house too, and I think that'll help. But I'm wondering if you have ever written a love letter to sellers to get them to accept your offer. And again, the reason we write these love letters is to make it a person-to-person interaction, because y'all know real estate can get really stressful really fast, especially when you do like I've done, which I teach people not to do, but I've fallen in love with a stupid house and I want it really, really bad, and I would love to sit down with the sellers and actually talk to them and be a person, but they're out traveling the country in their RV and I can't like get to sit down with them. But that is a really good tip, Pam. Like that's a really good tip and idea. And that's how I do it when I buy, you know, my off-market houses. I actually sit down and talk to the sellers. This house is listed with an agent, and I have an agent representing me in this transaction, but I need a way to get person to person with these sellers, and that's what the love letter is supposed to do. So I'm looking for suggestions. All right. I love it here. I love this lake. I love the weather. There's so many things about this area and this particular house that I'm just like absolutely crazy about. So I'm looking for suggestions from you on things that I can put in my love letter that would help if you were the seller. What would help you decide to owner finance it to me? I need your help. So if you owned a lake house, free and clear, and somebody came up to you and said, I'd like to start making you payments on it, how much would you expect them to put down? What kind of payments would you expect them to make? And what could they say to you to let you know that the house that you bought, that you enjoyed, that you lived in, is going to go to another nice family who's going to live in the house and enjoy it and appreciate your gesture of owner financing. All right, y'all let me know. I know what I want to say, but just like when you're dating, sometimes your love blinders are on and you can't see clearly. So I'm looking for suggestions from you to make sure that I have everything checked off for this personal primary house that I'm trying to buy. I know exactly what I would say if I was trying to flip the house. I know exactly what I would say if I was trying to just help these sellers out of a bad deal. I know exactly what I would say if this was any other old house, but I've already screwed up and fell in love with the stupid thing. Which is something you should not do. Don't do that. It's bad. It screws up your head. Alright, don't do that. They're just houses. Don't get attached. So, I'm a little nervous, and I've definitely been procrastinating writing this letter. But I need some help. Y'all let me know. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you got going on. I'm going to shoot you this view for just another couple seconds so you can enjoy this with me. Oh, my hand's in the way. Bye, Malibu. Ooh, Charles, that's a really good thing to add to my letter. Look at these people out here on this pontoon boat. Can I also tell you that I'm pretty sure everybody I've seen today over there at the bar has been retired? There's been like one other millennial here all day, and she was drawing. I was on my laptop, tapping away. And she was drawing in a book. I'm pretty sure retired life is the life. You can go fishing. You can take these little sailboats out. You just come over to the bar and hang out all day. That bird almost took me out, man. Alright. Y'all let me know. What should I put in this letter? Because I got to send it in tomorrow. We're going to look at another house tonight, though. Just keeping my options open. It's just like dating. I'm keeping my options open. I'm going to go look at another house tonight. It's all good. Yeah, this is a Lily Pulitzer dress. It's like all I have is Lily Pulitzer dresses. I love them. Pam, that's a good idea. I've had sellers take less also. The break in my head on this deal compared to any other deal is that I want it to be my house, and I've only come at it in this way one other time when I was helping Jason buy his house in Georgia. So, just looking for some motivation, other people's perspective. Help me write this letter so I can put my offer in on this house tomorrow and know that the ball is in their court. That's the important part. Make sure that when you're buying houses, you keep the ball in play, but I like to keep the ball on the seller's side. I like to make fast, short, quick decisions. I like to know my plan of action, and then I like to let them do the thinking and the negotiating and the agreeing and all that. I like to keep the ball in the seller's court, and right now it's in mine. So we gotta get this letter out to them. Get that offer in to them. Don't wait on it. Don't think on it. Make the offers. I tell that to my students all the time in First Deal Done Fast, and I'm letting it mess with my head because this is gonna be my house and not just an investment house. So y'all help me. Alright? And as soon as I get this sucker, We're having a huge party. Let me know what y'all think. Bye.